Morning, Nikki. Still doing a couple little setup things here. All right, Elliot, I'm going live on TikTok. You can go over there. TikTok is live. And the YouTube is live. All right, let's take a look at the pre-market screener here. Good morning, everybody. Four-week win streak. What does this say? Dow on track for a 4-week win streak. All right, we have a 93% gainer, Mtsl. Move coin to over here. So Mtsl closed around 3 yesterday, and then after hours popped and ran up to 6.6. Then in pre-market today, gave a lot back, came down to about 450-ish, and then was able to cut back up and overbought. So that's interesting and makes it definitely in play. And the float on that is, wow, 3.5 million float, and it's already traded 12 million float this morning. So this one is, if this one runs, it has full potential because the float's already rotated almost 4 times in pre-market, basically 3 times. Mtsl. I really don't know what's going on with DraftKings. You're talking about for a swing trade or for a day trade? GFN is up 56%. Oh, that's a merger. That's an acquisition. See how the price just pegs at a certain price right there? Yeah. eBet up 30%. I don't really speculate like that, Jonathan. If DraftKings is going up, then I trade it, you know. So what's the news on it? Official NFL partnership deal. Yeah, that does sound like that's going to be pretty goddamn good. All right, I'll keep that up on the radar right here, and we'll make sure that it's going up when we're interested on it, right? How could that be a negative? That's exactly how they get you. Other pre-market gainers are EFOI, EFOI. What's the news on eBet? Esports Technologies soars 700% over its IPO pricing level. Is that eBet? What is this? Oh, it won't show me that news article. eBet debuted on the exchange yesterday, and it immediately became apparent that the esports online betting platform left millions of dollars on the table. Even though the IPO pricing offer was increased to the upper end of the expected range of $6 a share, the stock immediately took off, opening at 21 and rocketing to 36. And overnight it hit 71. Are you talking about eBet or are you talking about DraftKings? You must be talking about DraftKings when you were talking about that news item, right, Jonathan? While the stock made enormous gains, esports is not the only player targeting the competitive gaming market. Esports Gamble, GMBL, is aiming at the same. Why is esports entertainment group is different than esports technologies? Okay. eBet is esports technologies, just IPO'd yesterday at $21. And then esports entertainment is Gamble, GMBL, and Skills, SKLZ, is a game developer that lets players compete for prizes. I'm going to keep, like DraftKings, I'm going to keep a lot of those up on the radar this morning. Let's put DraftKings here. Let's put Gamble right up there. No, put it right here. And the last one was Skills. And we'll see if any of those move today. So also space this morning. Yesterday it bled all the way down to 22.6. It's already back into the 23s. So I wonder if that's the lowest it's going to go. Let me take a look at the daily chart for SPCE space. Well, I will say that it's in quite a downtrend. But if you were to get in today on like calls, you have a couple options. One, you could get a lotto call like very far out in time, like a 6-month lotto call, or you could get a call in the money from here for a month or two. But then you would just sell because this is a low risk entry point if price breaks below the low of yesterday, which was 22.6. So you could get in here at 23.1 for the chance that that was the bottom, and maybe it will run from here or appreciate from here over time without going lower. Good luck on that. So, but there is that opportunity there with a low risk and high reward. Oh, somebody had a question about SPY puts. Who had a question about SPY puts? So what about the SPY puts you recommended on Wednesday? Well, the market's just on a record run. So I'm going to keep buying SPY puts because, it's got to end at a certain point. But as they say, the market can remain irrational longer than you can remain solvent. So another way to play this is just wait until SPY breaks down below the low of a previous candle. Then that could trigger the puts. Instead of trying to guess a top, you could wait until it breaks below previous candle low. But for me, I have enough capital where I'm just buying more puts as it keeps going up with enough duration. I'm buying the April 30s. And then when it breaks down below previous candles low, I'm going to be buying puts as well. So I'm playing both sides, you see. So you could wait for the other side, which is the confirmed side, and that will be maybe easier for you. NFL announced what it is calling its first U.S. sports book partnership with Caesars Entertainment, DraftKings, and FanDuel. Those companies now are the NFL's official sports betting partners. Wow, fantastic. So CZR, right? Is that Caesars? Let me take a look at that. What's amazing is DraftKings is dropping. it's just a pullback, I guess, on that news. Down to 59, just below 59 now, into the 58s. All right, 1 second. We're just going to close my office door. That was some crazy weather yesterday here. Okay, another thing to take observation in is that rates are rising this morning. So that can send tech falling, and that can send financials rising. Basically went from 1.64 yesterday, the day before, to 1.53 by the end of the day yesterday. Now we're up kind of halfway, 1.59. So we've kind of trended halfway back up. We've reverted halfway. So maybe it will stabilize from here.
You got coffee?
No, I didn't, but that sounds good. Yeah, this is an old one. Sometimes I warm it up at the end of the day for a little extra boost. Oh, perfect bacon. All right, let's see if there's any big caps. Making any big unusual moves this morning. Adam, I've been in the market for an air fryer since Christmas. I want to get the one that has like the grilling and the air frying and sous vide, like a full like the whole thing, gotta give me everything. Maybe it has a rotisserie, the whole goddamn thing. So when I find that air fryer, then I'll look it up on Amazon. I'll check at different places, find a good price and grab it. But no, I haven't tried bacon in the air fryer. All right, WIT had earnings and is up 6%. Not much going on there, WIT. It's a game changer. Oh, that's cool. ALXN up 4%. That's a bit more volume. And what's going on there? No, it doesn't. There's no word. And DraftKings, that's also showing. DraftKings market cap is 23 billion. Wow. That seems overvalued. No, I understand it's going to be worth more than that. I just think currently that's overvalued. LSCC and TGTX both up 8.6%. From 51 all the way to 56. It's really not that big of a jump. TGTX. Similarly non-interesting. Now let me take a look at DraftKings daily chart. That ought to be interesting. This is a decent time to get in DraftKings. It hasn't really broken the medium-term pivot low. Yeah, this is possibly a good time to get in DraftKings for a swing trade. Although it's teetering very closely on potentially being bearish. So one way to be sure is only get in for that swing if it breaks yesterday's red candle high on the top end. Well, it depends on what platform you're on, MB, but on Thinkorswim rates, 10-year rates are on TNX. All right, we got 10 minutes to the open. Dogecoin is up 186% in 24 hours. It's now 33 cents. Insane. Don't ask me for a recommendation on that other than go ahead and put some money you can expend to risk on that. Thank you.
Hot.
Okay. Close the door all the way. The news headline is "Not Merry About Robinhood." Maybe I'll go into that in one of my classes about how to find volatility in the market. But anything that's up huge in the morning, oh, from the gringa? Oh God, forget it. Oh my God, I wouldn't touch a gringa with a 10-foot pole. Thank God I don't like blondes. Yeah, absolutely. It took me time to gravitate in the right direction, though. I started with a Jew. I was Jewish for 10 years. And, that was a big mistake. And then, I think Latinos like blondes because it's like, very much the opposite or something, right? It's like the, what do you call it? I want to say the word exquisite, but I can't think of the right word. It's my age. What's the word I'm looking for? It's unusual. It's a word like exquisite. Anyway, so Definitely the right thing to do there. I mean, Donald Trump was kind of right about that. That they just keep winning the beauty contests, beauty competitions. Latinas, exotic. Thank you, exotic. Yeah. So it's like golden hair and like all that. Like I'm not interested because that's what I have. I got blue eyes. I used to have golden hair, and I'm not really interested in looking at myself in the mirror every day. That's for sure. Volume is 1/3 of the puzzle. Volatility is the other third, and price is the other third. Right now, while the economy is in rapid change, like let's say it was before this, and the economy was what it was, and it was moving just smoothly in whatever direction it was moving. Well, now it's in rapid change, the economy, and during rapid change, um, for a medium term portfolio, like a savings portfolio, you're better off going with what are called style factors, or picking sectors, for example, or picking style factors, than you are picking stock picks. But when the economy stabilizes and is not going through any rapid changes, then it becomes good to find that one company. But right now, for economic reflation, your best bet is to go with certain style factors like BizD. Right now during reflation is doing really well. I have a lot of other picks there, but that's just one of them. Just say different. What did I say? I don't know I don't even know what I said. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nikki's turning into my coach. MTSL is front and center right here. It's hard to see, probably. You can't see my ticker, but yep, we're watching MTSL. So any day traders, any high frequency traders in here, you want to have your eyes on MTSL for a breakout of that recent hump, which is 575. That'd be like a half in. And then watch yourself at the psychological number of 6. But certainly a massive breakout would be after 6.6. And it could run fast if all eyes go to it, because it has a very low float and it's already trading 3 times the float. Yep, MTSL. Not only for HFT, no, but if you're going to get in on a non-HFT basis, you probably should be getting in on pullbacks and getting out on pivot breaks. And it's got to play it a little bit differently. You could take the 2-minute candles, but it's not going to be like a stable stock. I mean, we're talking about it's like way overly traded. It's already traded 3 times the float. All right, the market opens in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Opinion on Doge. Should have got in a couple days ago. I don't know if it'll go further, but if it does, you'll wish you had got in. I think you need to have a plan on getting out if it doesn't. So you have a good risk to reward bet there. EBET spiking a little bit before they open from 45 to 52. $42 to the open. Forget coin, EBET is where it's at. Cheers. SPY, yes, just popped to 417. Just popped through 417. Wow. Yeah, for us, no kidding. So that's worth $200. All right, utilities really taking off. MTSL pulling back at the open. All right, everybody on TikTok and YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you click the link in my bio to come join me day trading, or in the description. All right, MTSL pulling back. Am I seeing that right? Caesars is at 94. I didn't even look at that. Wasn't it at like 12 earlier this year? Or 22? My God. What a run that's been on. You go into